What's up guys, LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, and TV shows. And right now I'm going to talk about Sting. It's the Spider movie that came out a few months ago actually. I recently purchased it on Fandango for $5. And I was like, $5? Yeah, sure. Even if it's bad, it's only $5. So I checked it out. So my history with spider movies isn't that extensive. Arachnophobia came out when I was a kid, loved it. I still think that's a great movie. My wife hates it because she's terrified by it, and I'm like, it's a comedy. um, excuse me. Eight-Legged Freaks. It was okay. I think I was in high school, maybe college when that came out. It was okay. It was another one that was kind of played for laughs. Outside of those two, I don't have a Tarantula. What did that come out in 1953? I've seen that one a few times. It was okay for its time. So I don't have a huge, extensive personal library in my head of spider movies. So this one took a really cool approach, though, where the spider is an alien. And it's here to feast on us and grow and get bigger and then have kids and conquer the world. And I loved it had a very 80s kind of approach to it, where a kid is the main protagonist. A kid named Charlotte is the main protagonist, and a lot of the tropes that we had in movies in the 80s and 90s about kids who are in dangerous situations, and there were a lot of them back then. A lot of those tropes are here, right? An angry kid who feels ostracized, parental problems, people not believing her. Those are all present here, and it's not done in a way that feels formulaic. It's done in a way that feels authentic. Most of the action takes place in an apartment complex where she lives with her parents, and it kind of reminded me, does anybody remember that movie, Batteries Not Included? For whatever reason, I kept thinking about that movie while watching this, because each person who lives in this apartment complex kind of has their own personality, their own eccentric attributes to them. They all just are these characters that you know because of the characters that they are. So I really liked that component of it as well. And when pets and then people start disappearing and people start realizing that there's something going on, it starts really picking up pace. There is someone who lives in the apartment complex who, conveniently enough, is studying spiders, who helped give us some exposition that moved the plot forward. And while someone living in this complex studying spiders feels convenient and it feels kind of almost lazy writing-ish, it really didn't come off that way. It just felt like a part of this diverse group of people living in this apartment. When I say diverse, I don't necessarily mean race and gender and all that. That was present too, but what I really mean is just diverse as in different types of people living in this apartment complex, different personalities. And he is the scientist who happens to be studying spiders. So it didn't feel out of place because everybody kind of felt out of place. Really good movie though. There's some good scares, there's some good gore, nice moments of tension. Sure, there's some moments where some characters do things where you're like, okay. But I can forgive that because everything else in this movie was so well done. So, as someone who's not a big fan of spider movies, this one was entertaining. And I'm glad that I dropped $5 on it. I will watch it again. So that's my take on Sting. What did you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. While you're down there commenting, subscribe to my channel. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.